Hi there, it's Simone. Today I would like to flip through my August pages in the Hobonichi Cousin. I have been using the A5 size or style since the beginning of July, and I'm really loving this planner. I just moved into the Hobonichi cover that I own last week because the Hobonichi release was on Monday, and I wanted to see if I'm actually using this and why I'm not really drawn to this beautiful cover. I love the flowers, but I think what it is that it is too dark for me. It's super black, and that just doesn't vibe with me. But what I have found in the past week while I was using it is that I do love using a cover and that I want another one. And that I cut off the pen loops on the cover right here and here. Well, I actually didn't cut it off. I removed them. I undid the stitches and then took the pen loops out. I have double-sided fabric tape that I added into the inside here so that it sticks down. Before, I'm not using this because there's pen loops. I'll just remove the pen loops, and then I have a perfectly fine cover that I can use. The pockets in the front I am using to store all of the stickers and ephemera pieces that I want to use during the month of September. I am doing a use it up challenge, picking stickers and things every month that I want to use up during that month, and at the end of the month I decide, am I going to keep them or is it time to pass them on? And these are part of those stickers. Right here in the front I have a Instax photo of my husband, just because. And then I have, I put my phone number down here. On this index, well, it's not an index, it's a yearly overview, half a year on this page. I use this for 3 different purposes. I am tracking Instagram and YouTube up here, which is not very readable. I see that, but I can't do anything about that anymore. I'm using this calendar part here for an index. I am indexing only those pages that I might want to refer back to at a later date. And down here, I am putting in reoccurring tasks, mostly cleaning tasks, but also things that I want to consider and do, so that when I'm starting to plan the month, I have them down here. So in September or August, I put down when I needed to do different things in black, and things that I did, I noted with the date in blue, so I can then, when I'm planning the next month and thinking about all of those things, I can move dates and tasks to other months. I am using Avery tabs, and I started cutting vinyl. I have a cutting machine. I've had it for years, never used it with vinyl. And so I dove into that and tried it. And so I'm putting vinyls onto my tabs. So this is an Avery tab with a vinyl that says index. The monthly it's really interesting. If you have watched my other planning videos and the planners that I have used, in my A6 Stalogy, I mainly used that to decorate, and then it was pretty. In here, it is more functional than pretty, and it totally works. And so I'm just gonna continue with that for September. The only thing I kind of decorated is this side here. but the rest I am using this to put in my work schedule, birthdays, specific holidays, appointments, and then in pencil, I'm penciling in our meal plan. And that really works well for me. This is where I'm starting from when I plan out my weeks. And so that's what I'm going to continue doing. I'm using a sticky note. I'm really struggling with cooking right now. I'm so over it. And so I sat down earlier last week and just made a list of things that I want to eat. And now I'm taking from that list, and I hope to be able to fill September. I also, if you don't follow Half Baked Harvest, I love the food that she makes. So I'm often looking at her blog and looking for inspiration for new things to make. In August, here is my weekly spreads for August. This is how I started out. I just used it to sketch out and look at my work schedule, work hours. And the last time I shared a video, I said that I really enjoy filling these pages up more. And so that's exactly what I started doing in the middle of August. This is the first weekly spread that I decorated. So what I do, just like this, I put in the things that are fixed appointments in the beginning of the week, and at the end of every day, I go back in with my planner stickers and document the day. This is what I had been doing. Well, now I can't find an example that is. So I have been doing that kind of documenting here on the daily pages, but that's not how I'm using the daily pages anymore. So I really like the documenting on those weekly spreads. That's just something that I enjoy a lot. I have been doing that for a long time in other planners. It's something that it just brings me joy to sit down at the end of the day or in the beginning of the next day and just quickly jot down the things that I did and add some ephemera and stickers and make it pretty. The left side over here is my weekly to-do list. So that is where I take my next actions that I put together at the beginning of the month, pick from that list to put onto my weekly tasks. And I'm trying to only pick as many things as I can actually get done in the week. Here, this week, I'm still waiting on a reply. So I added another box here that says waiting. Sometimes I'm using sticker kits, sometimes I'm not. Here I was using a Once More with Love's Hobonichi sticker kit. I really liked that sticker kit. I used it up completely. I combined it. This is from Coco Daisy. Sometimes I do use sticker kits. Here I was trying to use a sticker kit. It didn't really work out that well. This is a Coffee Monsters one. And for some reason, the Once More with Love one just worked better for me. And here I used that sticker kit again. So I really liked how that worked out. And then there were some date stickers left. And since it was the end of the month, and I'm trying to use my stuff up, I just cut them down and put them down here for my Instagram ideas list. Here I'm using a style planner Hobonichi Weeks kit, and I'm actually almost done using it. So this is the size of the Hobonichi kit It's not really big, but it totally worked for decorating this weekly spread. And I'm really glad because I'm more of a white space person. That totally is enough for me. I put the washi strip down here and then some of the boxes right next to it. One of the boxes is up here and the last box is right here. So, and now I'm using those moons as to do stickers on the daily pages. This is where I am going to start my August flip. On July 31st, I did my August next actions list. I went through my goals for August and checked what I needed to do in order to get to them. I checked what else am I checking? I'm checking my birthday list. Do I need to send a letter to someone? I'm checking my projects that I'm working on. I'm checking my YouTube video list that I want to work on, and I'm also checking my cleaning list, and all of those things go here, and then I can pick from this list and put it on my weekly to-do list. This is my YouTube page, a monthly overview of the videos that I want to post and a workflow for all the videos that I'm working on. There's an ideas list. And here's some information on things that I want to incorporate into my videos more. I printed this on Tomoe River paper from the Style Planner. I think I got it from their Facebook group. And then I documented. So here is journaling. Then I tracked all the money that I spent and got in. I do weekly reviews. I try to track walking to work. This is when my cats got microchipped. I made a currently list for the month of August. And yeah, I'm just gonna flip through. I didn't continue with the how to draw almost every day. For some reason I fell off that bandwagon, but I tried to catch up. Sometimes I have lots of things and then I just added this in here. There's a journaling video on YouTube where you can see how I make this. And yeah, this is another documentation of my day. I moved away from this when I started documenting the days in my weekly spreads. I really love how this turned out. Then I filmed the planner tag on that day, I think, and so I just stuck the questions down here. I'm journaling, documenting, using watercolor to write things down. I sketch that is bigger. Yeah, so it's not always the same. Here I tried to declutter my pens, so I used this as a pen test page. My declutter list, it's from organizemyhouse.com, and I got this idea from Dakshina, and she just uses this as inspiration to declutter things throughout the month, and so I just stuck it in here. I got some new washi tape, so I sampled it right here. I use Sundays, I usually do a weekly review, and I write down unfinished tasks, what went well that week, what didn't go well, and what I want to focus on next week. A book I read, when the wildfire started, the card that was in my Patreon Happy Mail from Sissy's Art Cafe, my weekend goals, and then another sketch, another full page. This is where I put down when the Hobonichi full lineup reveal was. I put down the things that I wanted to purchase. An email we received from our school, and I just thought it was interesting, so I put it in here. I took notes on a meeting. I had a physical therapist appointment, so I wrote down my experience, video notes, something I want to journal about still. I noted down when Chadwick Boseman died. Here is a list where I'm working on redoing my reference notebook. So I'm watching videos, taking notes, I'm putting down ideas for lists that I want to keep in there. I was debating about the size, so I wrote down all the different sizes. It's not pretty, but it is the way I'm using my planner. And then I tried a monthly review. There is free printables on the Passion Planner website, and I looked at their planner just to see what it's all about, because there's so many people who have posted about it, and I found these weekly and monthly reflections, and I decided to try their approach. It was very eye-opening because I actually have been doing something like that, or meant to do something like that throughout the year. I wanted to write down highlights, challenges, and accomplishments throughout each month. And so I'm just, instead of like moving over to their monthly reflection, I decided to tweak mine to incorporate the things that I'm already doing. Yeah, so that was a really great experience, because it felt like, oh, I'm already doing these things. I'm just not calling them monthly reflection. And so I just want to streamline that monthly review so it becomes a thing that I can schedule myself to do, and then I'm going through this step by step, and at the end I have I know how that month went for me and what I'm going to do moving forward. It's not all about productivity. Please don't misunderstand those monthly reviews as something to make myself more productive. I want to do those things and enjoy things intentionally. And that's why I'm doing those monthly reviews. I'm definitely not a very productive person at all. I used, again, the last page of the month for the next actions for September. September I am currently having lots of back issues, so I'm trying to focus on getting better. September is all about getting back my health issues under control, and so that's what I'm trying to do in September. Projects are still, I don't know if I'm feeling up to working on any of those projects, then these will be the projects, but I haven't really done anything in August because of the pain that I'm having still. And then that's it. That is August. I am already in September. Here is my YouTube planner schedule. Today is the 2nd. I am already filled this page half. This is what I just saw this earlier on Facebook, and I really liked what it says, so I used my watercolors and wrote it and copied it in here. I put the declutter list for September on the 3rd, and I am using this printable from Peanuts Planner Co. to do a weekly tracker. I have lots of goals in September that I need to do daily or want to do daily. So I decided that using a tracker would be a beneficial thing. I'm not someone who uses a tracker by default all the time, but this month I think it's going to be beneficial if I'm using one. And I think that's all I have to share. Yeah, done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Until next time, bye.